It's that time of year, tryouts are coming up quickly and you want to make the squad. Well, I want to help you, and in this video I'm going to increase your chances of making the team with a few helpful tips. The first thing you need to focus on is preparation. What are you doing leading up to your tryout? Maybe you just found out about this tryout. Maybe you only had a week to prepare. Maybe you've known about this for 4 or 5 months. So I need you to make sure that you're actually making the most of every single day. You want to show up to that tryout in your best form. You want to show up to the tryout feeling confident in your game. So in order to do that, I want you to focus on a few things. Number one, get extremely fit. Get into the best shape that you've ever possibly been. And that is going to require you to do things you necessarily do not want to do. Doing that sprint training, doing that stamina and endurance training, really pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So I'm gonna give you some ideas on exactly what to do at the end of this video, but start thinking right now about getting into the best shape of your life. You wanna show up to that tryout feeling like you can run, for working on all of your skills and specifically your weaknesses. If you are not confident in your shooting, really focus on drilling in your shooting and improving your shooting every single day. So make sure you're getting on the ball, getting to the field every day, or at least as often as you can, and really improving your skills. Like I said, you want to show up to that tryout feeling that you're the best that you've ever been, and you're not going to get there unless you put in the work. The last thing I want you to do is get match experience, and this may not be 11v11 matches, but you'll have to work with what you can get. So maybe it's playing little scrimmages with your friends, or maybe it's practicing with your club team as opposed to your school team. Maybe it's just finding a pickup game in the park, but there is no substitute for match experience. So I'm comparing this to training by yourself. Yes, it's fantastic. You need to train by yourself. Training by yourself allows you to focus on things that you specifically need to focus on. But there is no substitute for putting yourself in match situations, playing with other players, and really learning the game by experience. So those are 3 things I want you to do to make sure that you are actually ready for your tryout and you have done the proper preparation. Get extremely fit, sharpen up your skills, and get as much match experience as possible. You've put in the proper preparation, you're feeling good about yourself, and now it's the day of the tryout. Now it's time to perform. Now it's so important that during this process and leading up to this process, you are talking to yourself positively. When you show up on tryout day, you need to be in your head like, I have trained so hard, I am so ready for this, I'm ready to show these guys, I'm gonna play so hard, I'm gonna be involved, I'm gonna be aggressive, I'm gonna play quickly, I'm gonna score goals, I'm gonna make tackles, I'm gonna show them what they've been missing. Okay, opposed to what other players are doing, they're already in their mind talking themselves down, like, hey, maybe I didn't train hard enough, maybe these guys are too good for me, what if I make all these mistakes? And you can just see who's gonna play better based on their mental self-talk. So leading into that tryout and going into that tryout ready to play, it's so important that you're talking to yourself positively in your mind, building up your confidence. Now, when you get there, so important that you just go and shake the coach's hand, okay? Just tell him your name, give him a good handshake, good eye contact, and then get on with it. You can go talk to a few other guys, say what's up, but get your boots on right away, start warming up, show them that you're a serious player, show them that you're not here to goof around, show them that you're here to play football. Okay, now when you're on the field, you're in the tryout, whether you're playing a game or you're doing the drills, what do coaches want to see? Well, number one, they want to see focus. When they talk, you listen. If they give you advice, apply that advice. They want to see a hard worker, someone who is always involved in the play. And if you're a shy, timid player, you're not aggressive, and you're just hanging out on the sideline, guess what? That's your problem. And you are not going to impress anyone by being a shy, timid player. So if this has been a problem that you've always had, well, guess what? You're the only person who can solve that for yourself. And it's just about making a mentality shift. It's so much better to be involved in the play and make mistakes than to be hiding on the sideline, not doing anything. Okay, so get involved in the play. When you are on the ball, try to play quickly. Try to make quick decisions and just all your basic techniques, whether that's receiving a pass and playing it to someone or dribbling, try to do everything quickly with speed, with urgency. Do not lose possession of the ball carelessly. So I'm not saying don't take risks. It's important that you take risks because coaches want to see players who can create chances. So whether that means taking a player one-on-one and whipping in a cross, or getting your shots off, or trying to play through balls or long balls, okay, you need to create chances to really grab the coach's attention. Saying that though, you need to keep possession of that ball. So if you're giving away possession of the ball all the time, the coach is going to notice that in a bad way. Communication is huge. If you're on a field with new players that you don't even know and already you're acting like a leader, you're giving descriptive communication, telling them where to go, telling them what to do, asking for help, saying, hey, you got a man on, hey, I need help over here, there's a man behind you. Just talking, descriptive communication, it's really going to grab the attention of your coaches. And on top of that, just play your role the best that you can. So if you're a defender, you have to defend. Be good at defending. If you're a midfielder, be good at playmaking. If you're a striker, be good at scoring goals. So that's how you're going to grab the attention of your coach. And finally, the last thing I want to say is just leave it all out there. The worst thing you can do is leave on your tryout, after your tryout, and say, man, I wish I tried a little bit harder, or I wish I got more involved. Okay, you've only got this one chance. Just leave it all out there. You can rest after. Go until you're gassed, until you've got nothing left. But at least walk off the field knowing that you did all you possibly could to impress on that day. Whether you make the team or not, it's so important that you stay positive, you gain experience, and you get motivation. Let's say you did make the team. Fantastic. You've trained hard, you performed well in the tryout, and now you've been rewarded with a spot on the team. That's great. You deserve it. And at this point, most players stop. They trained hard, they put in the work, they got what they wanted, they got on the team, and now they just coast through the rest of the season. They don't get any better. This is a horrible mentality to have. And you do not want to be like most players. So you trained hard to get on the team. Now you made it. What's next? Now you need to train even harder to earn your starting spot. Now you need to train even smarter to become the best player on the team. You need to work to earn the golden boot, to win the championship. Whatever it may be, you need to keep looking forward. So you made the team, that's great. Celebrate that achievement. Feel good about yourself. But now look for another goal to accomplish and another reason to become better. Now let's say you didn't make the team, unfortunately. Number one, I want you to take responsibility. So it sucks that you didn't make the team. You wanted to be on the team. But guess what? You're not. And life is not a way to get forward in life, and that's not a way to better yourself. Take responsibility. Instead of blaming other people for your faults or your failures in this situation, start analyzing and asking, why did these guys make the team and I didn't make the team? What's the difference between them and me? Maybe they are more fit than me. Maybe they play quicker. Maybe they're smarter. Maybe they play their position better than me. Okay, so you need to take responsibility and you need to be honest with yourself. But most importantly, you need to get motivation from this experience. You didn't get selected for the team. That sucks. But guess what? There's going to be another tryout next year. And they might even be another tryout next week. So whether you have a bad tryout, it didn't go well, or you have a bad game, the good thing about football is there's always something in the future. There's always another game coming, there's always another tryout coming, there's always another opportunity. So you can sit there, fuel your desire to train harder and become better. So if your tryout is coming up soon and you want an idea of what to do every day, this is what I would suggest. Number one, do a mandatory morning mini workout every single morning, no excuses. And it doesn't take very long, it's only gonna take you like 10 minutes. But the idea here is you're getting up, and even if you don't do anything else for the rest of the day, you've at least done something to become fitter and become better for your tryout. So the morning workout is just a 5-minute jog, one sprint as fast and as long as you can, plus 20 push-ups and 20 squats. Next thing I want you to do is technical training. How often? As often as possible. If you can do it every day, fantastic. If you can't manage to fit it in your schedule, just do it as much as you can. So I've linked a video in the description here, and it's a video I made, a complete training routine that you can do by yourself. So go and watch that video if you want an idea of how to train by yourself and how to make your training realistic, because going to the field and hitting dead balls for an hour, although it's fun, it's not going to prepare you for your tryout. Third thing I want you to do is fitness training. Remember, it's so important that you show up to your tryout match fit, and that's going to require you to get yourself out of your comfort zone. So I want you to do 5 100-meter sprints. That's the full field. Sprint the whole field and slowly jog back while focusing on your breathing. As soon as you get to the end, sprint back again. Do this 5 times without stopping. Once you've done that, just do 10 half-field sprints, so 50-meter sprints. You're going to sprint as fast as you can, half of the field, and then you're just going to walk back and recover. These 10 sprints, you're focusing on your speed. Fourth thing I want you to do to prepare for your tryout is play as much as possible. Remember, there is no substitute for match experience. So whether you're playing games with your friends, or you're finding pickup games, or you're playing with your older brother, whatever you can do to get matches, to get game experience under your belt, it's going to help you in your tryout. And the last thing is you need to stay focused and keep yourself motivated throughout this preparation process. If the tryout's 5 months away, it's easy to take the first 4 months off. But you need to remind yourself that, hey, I really want to make this team, so I got to do something every day to increase my chances. So remind yourself what you're working for. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope it helped you. I hope you feel more confident in preparing for your tryouts. Also, I forgot to mention that I would like you to watch the fitness video I put. It's a video on how to improve your stamina. So to make sure that you're really match fit, I'll also put that link in the description of this video as well. So check that out. But thanks again for watching. Please like, please comment, please share this video with your friends and teammates, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.